Good morning. I'm trying this again. I'm back. I think it might be a year or more since I've been on here. And I've been thinking about starting this again because I really enjoy live video and just checking in and talking about random things that are going on in the world. So here I am. And of course, coffee. Today's coffee is a mushroom blend. Oh my gosh. So how are we? How's everyone? I would like to thank Scarlett for messaging me. You were the prompt I needed to get back online today. I don't know what type of value I add to the world, but I know that I have fun doing this. So thanks for messaging me and adding to my reasons to jump back on YouTube. So when will I jump on? Who knows? But here I am today. And I'm just going to give you a quick update. I live in Cary, North Carolina now. I moved out of Key West. In 2 days, it'll be a year. I left the island May 31st, 2024. And I've been back 5 times since then, and I'm going back in 2 weeks. I don't know where to look. Look at myself. It's been a while. Anyway, yeah, so Key West was such a wonderful, amazing experience for me. Also some serious struggles. Serious. Yeah, wow. I went through a lot there. I had some big heartbreaks along the way, if I'm honest, which I want to be honest. I had some realizations about life and people and myself. And it's all so profoundly impacting, when you go through things. My biggest takeaways from Key West is that my biggest takeaway from Key West, wow, saying those words, it's like, what? I'm super strong. I'm super resilient. And I'm not like most people. And it's not a comparison statement. It's just a realization for myself. And when I say those words, I'm also prompted to remind everyone listening, if anyone's listening, if anyone finds my videos, that you can be you. In fact, it's all I want for the world. It's taken me a very long time to step fully into my power. And I, was high on life and high on lessons and high on, I don't even want to say this in a negative way, but just in a way to describe it, woo-woo world, caught up in all the excitement of learning new things and new ways of being and getting in touch with myself. And it was all so helpful, so nourishing, so expansive. And I have no regrets. Not a single one, actually. Not a single one. But I do feel more grounded than ever in my purpose of living my most authentic, highest life. And that has changed in how it looks. I was free falling, jumping, grabbing onto anything and everything I could while in Key West. That journey was, wow, wild. And this past year in North Carolina has been another, grabbing onto all new experiences, traveling to the coast, traveling to the mountains, meeting new people, joining new groups, fresh start. And being really conscious this time around on who I am and what I want to show the world about who I am, owning my power, the power in every single choice we make. Like this choice to be jumping back on YouTube for the world to see. I'm going to do this better. I'm going to get the hang of this. I'm going to get my screen to look like something more regular. Anyway, thanks for your patience, friends. So, what's alive for me today most is my connection with myself and God, my desire to align for my highest, most authentic self and my purpose in the world. To take all the lessons, all the play, all the experiences, and step boldly forward. Wrinkles and all. Yeah, that's for me a really interesting journey. I'm surrounded by Botox and fillers and facelifts. The world is chemical enhancements times a million. And this is my just woke up, no makeup. God, the screen is the opposite. Yeah. I'm not here to tell anyone else how to live their life. I'm going to just express from my heart my thoughts. I don't believe in gurus. I don't believe in following other people's advice. I believe in following your heart and soul and having a deep connection with God, source, for our reason to be here. My reason to be here is to love and to enjoy and in a world where real people, real thoughts are becoming harder to find, when AI is driving so many people's words, I think I'll pop on here and be real in every way, mistakes and all, wrinkles and all, lighting, lighting not being perfect, camera not being perfect. I don't know if I'll post this. wonder if I'll put this out there, because I feel like there's no real point to this message other than to say, hi, here I am, Cary, North Carolina, meeting new friends, establishing new routines, being my own best friend. So much has happened. So much has happened in the last year. Most recently, this weekend, my daughter was married and she's in France for the next 10 days. It was such a heartfelt, beautiful wedding. And it was just such a reminder that love is so precious and so important and can be found in anything, everywhere. I feel love all the time. I am single. I have been single since the beginning of 2020. I have dated here and there, but I've really been dating myself, coming to terms with who I am, what I want to do with my life, what matters to me. And it's been such an important part of my journey. And I would encourage anyone to try it. It's rarely experienced what I've been through, truly. But for those of us women who've done it, who've moved around the country without any true plan, who've followed their heart and soul, made mistakes along the way, we're awesome. We're so powerful. And I have no lessons for anyone else. We're all on our own journey. More people are waking up to the power of choice and connection to source. Authenticity is raw and real. And authenticity for me is being frustrated with my body, not being what it was 10 years ago, fluctuating hormones, daily gym routines, eating as whole and as organic and fresh as possible, getting lots of sleep, and speaking my truth with kindness when possible, as often as possible. Sometimes I slip up. Sometimes I'm hard on myself. Sometimes I'm hard on others. Today I'm feeling really mellow. Feeling really grateful for this journey. Super excited to see what God surprises me with today. So for now, I'm going to check out, regroup, play this back and see how it sounds, see what I want to do next. But hey, if you see this and you have ideas or thoughts or information that might be helpful to you that I could share, I would love that feedback. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to yoga. Then I'm going to go to Pilates. And then I'm going to head to Lowe's and pick out some paint to paint my 3-season porch. Maybe pick up some flowers. And I do want another tomato plant, but just simple life things. Just living, getting through my days. Out of the rat race, though, making a life for myself that is not on anyone else's terms. All right, thanks for tuning in. My name is Tracy. I'm a life coach, a muse, a believer in freedom, authenticity, chemical free, showing the world my wrinkles, even though I dye my hair and I did get my nails done for the wedding this past weekend. So if you're part of that team of people in the world who want to just connect over realness, authenticity, over what's going on in the world that we can just witness and watch and allow to be happening without attaching, tune in, join me. I'll be here, sipping my coffee, starting my days. Till next time, sending so much love.